good morning, all the community. I'm Sabrina Adams. I'm live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and today we're going to talk about mindset. Why mindset? Because this is my talent actually to talk about mindset. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to raise your hands because we're going to talk about something that happens today, actually in the news, the French news. So I hope you can hear me very well. Let me know if you cannot hear me. But here we're going to talk about CPF. CPF, if you doesn't know what I mean, if you don't know what I mean, um, it's like a French budget that the government put in place to help, um, I would say, employees actually to take any training they want. So CPF is like, we say actually, um, compte professionnel de formation, all right, and compte personnel de formation. So each employee who's working in private companies, they can use their budget. Every year you get like 500 euros that you can use for any kind of training. So in the last few years, actually, you had a lot of scams, and the government like put in place things to rough up a little bit the system for small companies or agencies, etc. We all are on the same line. So they have been cleaning up. And this year, they decided to put more restrictions, if I have to say it like this. So, what happened today in the news is that they said that they want to vote allow actually that when people, even though they have the budget on their account, they need to participate with their own money um, to join the program. So I was thinking of it because it's been like since last year they've been talking about this on the news. I don't really watch news, but I've been heard that they want to increase. Actually, at first it was at 20% the amount of participation if you want to join a training. Before that, until now, actually, until now, there is no fees, no added fees. If you want to join, you can join with, if you have the amount for the training, you can join just like that. It is like free. And since last year, they've been talking about a little participation where people will have to put at least 30% from their own money, their own pocket, to join a training, even though they have the amount, the total amount for the training. And because they want to actually save money and also, I guess, make people participate more in the budget. So what happened today is that first of all, the good news is that it's only 10% now. You have to participate. But I want to specifically talk about something that someone told me today. Somebody told me that I don't understand why the government need us to participate in our own money with our CPF. You need to know that CPF exists only in France. It is only in the French system you can have this kind of budget stuff you use for trainings. In other countries, you have to invest your own money if you want to participate in in the training. So what happened is that person say, "Yeah, I'm so mad because I will have to add my own money now." And I was listening. At first, I was like, "Oh my gosh, the government is again putting some restrictions for the agencies for people. We will have less people joining the program and stuff and stuff." And then I said, okay, let's see the positive parts, the positive sides actually of this system they're trying to put in place. And I realized that, first of all, last year when they were in Paris, it was like 30% of participation if you want to join a program with CPF. And today they said it was like only 10%. So this is a huge step, first of all. Secondly, people in France, and as I say friends, they are too assisted. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. We don't have this mindset of investing in ourselves. When you're an entrepreneur, if you want to be coached by someone or have a training, you have to invest your own money. And because in France, the system is always like, yes, I can have the cap, I can have social security, physical care for free. People are getting used to it. But if you just take one step abroad in other countries, you're gonna see that finally we're lucky in France because some else, somewhere else, people are paying for the medical fees. Is paying for school. Someone is paying for actually everything. And that's the problem today. The problem is that you are conditioned to not pay anything. You're not conditioned to invest in yourself. Hi guys, I'm on live everywhere. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. We're talking about the fact that the government put in place a fee for CPF budget, actually, and people are mad about it because they don't want to invest their own money. Okay, let's keep going. For myself, I would say that this is a good thing because when you are used to not pay anything, you think that everything is free, and it's not true. Nothing is free in this world. It's not because you have um, access to your CPF that you cannot invest in yourself. If you count well, let's say you have a training for $1,000, €1,000. 10% is only €100. That's nothing. I mean, it's nothing compared to 1,000 if you have to put 1,000. So if you really, really, really want to do a training, if you want to really invest, knowing that what you're going to invest will allow you to have way much more, like way much more money, 100 is nothing, like nothing at all. Okay? So complaining about something is okay, but sometimes you got to take a step back and imagine how it can help us. We don't take a training just to take a training. In general, when we take a training, it's because we need it for something. We want to reach a new step in our professional or personal life. Okay? So if you're really determined, it will help you to stay motivated more, invest in yourself a little bit more. They don't even ask you to pay the full amount, not even 50%, 10%. And if it's not now, you don't have the money right now, save it for later. In 1, 2, 3 months, you have time to save this €100. Okay? So 10% of the amount of what you need to pay is completely, you don't get the full thing, even though it is putting things in place, etc. What I want you to understand is that you have two options in life. You have people, they're always going to complain, never happy about anything. Okay? They will cry, they will not take any actions. And you have other people, on the other hand, they're going to say, okay, let's take a step back, think about it, and probably it's maybe going to help my career. I'm going to be more invested because I'm paying just a little amount of participation, and then I'm going to reach my goal. You have other people, they want to try by themselves, losing time, wasting time. But me, myself, I prefer to say that you cannot control this kind of things. The only thing you can do actually is to be flexible, is to cope with the situation. If you keep having this bad energy all the time, you will go in the black hole with no, actually you will never end up somewhere because we'll always be in the mood like always complaining, everything is always difficult, but you don't do anything. So what you gonna do? That's the thing. My question is, what are you going to do? Complaining about the fact that the government changed the rules, or you're gonna cope with it and find an issue and see how actually somebody can help you? Because if you're taking a coach or a mentor or someone to train you, it's because you need it. You need to take a shortcut. You need to tell yourself, okay, I'm doing this because I know it will help me in my career. I will again, maybe 10 times, 20 times more. But this year is the price to get access to my training. You have people from other countries, they join in programs. They don't even think about all this help from government. They just invest their own money and they're ready. So are you going to miss some opportunities because the rules has changed? The rules have changed actually. I'm not sure. I mean, yes, you can, but on the other side, what's for? So that's what I wanted to say today about the news of the day, CPF, government decision. I mean, you have the choice. It's your own life. What do you want? You want to stay at the same point, or you want to challenge yourself? You want to challenge yourself. What do you want to do? So if you like challenges, this shouldn't be something that will block you in your career. Okay. So now, if you want to go further in your career, CPF or not, frankly, we have different kind of programs. If you want to have something new challenges, and reach a certain level in your career, please, you can take an appointment with me. It's like 15 minutes, free. We can talk about your career. We can talk about your new challenges, level up your career, your mindset, your public speaking, the fact that you can reach a certain level in your career or your business, international or not. What I want you to do is to tell yourself that life is full of opportunity, but you need to create your own opportunities. And we're going to stop here today. So thank you for listening, and I can't wait to see you in a meeting on Zoom with me. Bye, guys.